The hills of Tuscany are green to the south, but here in Imola the air is red hot. Welcome to Ferrari's turf for the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. The track has been around since the 60s, but the first official Formula One race was held here in 1980. Let's see what excitement lies ahead this year. This is Imola, and it's an old school track with plenty of elevation changes and lots of corners. There's only one DRS zone here, but it follows the long straight right before Tamburello and should see plenty of action. At this early stage in the season, there are still plenty of opportunities for things to change. In this sport, there simply are no guarantees. Let's get this underway. Our race weekend continues as we head into FP3 and then qualifying. Time and time again, we see just how little separates the drivers as they complete their qualifying laps. Those who have pushed that little bit harder during qualifying can be rewarded with a grid place that sets them apart from their competitors going into the race. Hold on tight, because we're getting underway. we are, folks. We're back for another day of scintillating F1 action. It's race day.
We saw a lot of promise from Alfa Romeo during qualifying, and they'll be looking to capitalize on a strong grid position. Williams had a good performance in qualifying. Now they'll be eager to demonstrate that they can have an even better race. And the sky is looking grey and cloudy today. An effective tyre strategy could prove very valuable as the race plays out.
Meanwhile, in the grandstands, the red wave is swelling. So let's find out who wins the day here at Imola. The drivers have now taken position on the grid, and it's looking like a cloudy day. And here we have the Alfa Romeo. They're in pole position, and they've got to be happy about that. And it's the second Alfa Romeo there. They're in second place on the grid, but that could so easily change in the first few seconds of the race. The race start is mere seconds away. The crowd are on their feet in anticipation of this, the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go!
You can push. You're good to push. We need to get these tires to last. We need more lift and coast.
to the train.
Was that a lock-up on the track? Let's take a look at the replay. Okay, here's the Ferrari. And this? Yes, there, that's the lock-up.
Box, box.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place. We can take a look now. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. They take advantage and muscle their way through. Excellent work. Back in the garage, the team absolutely loved it. Looks like there's been a lock-up. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so there we have the Alpine. Well, they've lost it. They've locked up.
Box is lab. Box, box.
Box, box, box.
Save fuel.
A little bit of lift off.
think there's been a lock-up. Here's the replay. Now just focus on the Haas. Oh, and there's the lock-up. That's the last thing they'll have wanted.
Boxes left, box.
I think someone's run wide. Let's see what happened there. Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin. Goodness me, they're completely off the racing line. That sounds like someone's gone wide there. Let's have a look. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. And they've gone wide, very wide. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Seems to have been a lock-up. Let's take a look at the replay. Now just focus on the Haas. It's a lock-up, and that could be costly. That's going to be a big blow to the team. Will they be able to recover? We'll see. Someone's run wide. We can take a look now. So this was the Aston Martin. Oh dear, dear, dear. That's far wider than they would have wanted. Is that a lock-up? Here's the replay. Now look at this. It was the AlphaTauri driver involved. Well, they've locked up. They won't have been happy about that. Was that a lock-up on the track? Let's take a closer look. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. And yes, that's the lock-up. Oh, did someone run wide there? Now just focus on the Haas. They've taken that far too wide, and now they're paying the price. we've had a car run wide. Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin. They're way off the racing line there. That isn't good.
We need to get these tyres to last.
And lift off only turn 1.
Looks like there's been a lockup. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. They've locked up, but that could have been much worse. We've had a crash. Let's see what happened there. Now look at this. It was the AlphaTauri driver involved. A definite collision there. That's very unfortunate.
You're good to push.
We've just had a car run wide. We can take a look now. Now just focus on the Haas. Going wide like that could cost them valuable time. Look at that! They've run wide! Here's the replay. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. They go wide right off the racing line. Been a lock-up. Let's take a look at the replay. Okay, here's the Ferrari. Just a bit too heavy on the brakes, and they've locked up.
So no rain. So we have 4 laps to go.
Sounds like someone's locked up. Let's have a look. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. That lockup could have cost them dearly.
Can reduce and lift off a bit.
Confirm we need some lift off.
This will be the last lap now. Last lap. We need lift off. Lift off.
We need more lift and coast.
Over the line.
Let's take a closer look. It's all over. Alfa Romeo takes first place.
Just an incredible demonstration of why they belong in Formula One.
That's it.
Fantastic work from the Alfa Romeo driver. A really great finish there for Alfa Romeo.
Absolutely. Whatever they're doing over at the team garage, I should think they're going to keep on doing it.
After an intense weekend, the team ends in first place in the constructor standings.
Coming up next, the teams will be taking a trip to the Sunshine State. The Hard Rock Stadium is laying down the track for a captivating race at the Miami Grand Prix.